Grand Risings like a can of biscuits. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, my people. Good morning, 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 good morning. It is Tuesday morning. It is January the 20th of 2025. Good morning, good morning, good morning to everybody. Good morning, good morning. Hey, Mama V. Hey, Mama Bees. Hey, Miss Shondelyn. Good morning, CM. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Monet, Miss Monet. Good morning, DDS. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, y'all. Come on in the room. Hey, Mocha Drop. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Lee. Good morning, good morning. So, y'all know I'm going to get up here and drag this. I'm going to drag this lady. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, I didn't even monetize this video because I know I'm going to say something. I didn't I didn't monetize this video, baby, because I ain't gonna even worry about it. Ain't gonna even worry about it. Ain't gonna even worry about it. Hey, Peaches with Cream. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Miss Ty. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. I hope y'all doing all right. I hope y'all doing all right. I hope y'all doing all right. Okay, so of course we're gonna talk about Nicki and Don Lemon. There's some other things that I do want to talk about. I think yesterday, I think a lot of people yesterday just did not want to deal with Nicki Minaj. Like, girl, it's Martin Luther King Day, and you up here with all this foolishness. I turn this off. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm trying to turn this doggone thing off. I don't know how. There we go. All right. Hey, Kay Calloway. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So we're gonna talk about Don Lemon, and then there are a couple of side stories that I do also want to talk about that are going on as well. Okay, I do have some other things I do want to talk about as well. So I hope you guys, first of all, are doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. Now I'm gonna start with some church announcements, and then we're gonna get into all of the foolery that is going on the internet. Okay. Um, a few church announcements. So, y'all keep us in prayer today. Today we find out whether we are going to the house. Okay, I'm super excited about that, child. Looks like things are going to be good though, because the doctor that came in yesterday helps the doctor that is coming in today, which is the main doctor. But we praying, y'all. We praying. We praying. We praying. If y'all please, please put your hands together and say a prayer for us today, okay? Please, as I'm ready. I'm beyond ready, okay? um. Also, please, please, please. I know I have heard all of the. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm back. But yeah, if y'all can keep us in prayer, please. So I'm ready. I'm ready to go home and dive in my bed. Hey, Miss Lillian. Hey, Kay Calloway. Who else up in here? J.M. Lee, Tanya, my boo. What's going on? Miss Tanya, I gotta hit you up for sure. Cause child, the way my nerves have been lately, yeah, I need to hit you up for sure, for sure, for sure. All right, y'all. Um, Let me go ahead and talk about this, and then we're gonna move on. So, the awards. All right, the awards, the awards, the awards. First of all, I want to thank everybody for the positive feedback, for the love, for everything that you guys are doing. Thank you for voting. I do understand that you got to vote in every category. Some people are saying there's a lot of categories. Some people saying voting is open too long. It's a open window. However, here's what I will tell you guys. That is strategically done. That's first and foremost, right? It's strategically done that way. And also, too, one of the things that we always run into, we've run into it for the last two times that we've done this, is people were like, oh my gosh, I feel like I didn't get to vote enough. Or, oh my gosh, I feel like I didn't get this. I feel like I didn't get this. So we opened up voting for a period of time so that people won't have any excuses as to why they may not have voted. Because folks will say, oh, I didn't see it. I didn't even know. That's how people do. That's how people do, unfortunately. So that's why the window is open for so long, is because of that reason. I just want everybody to have an opportunity to fairly vote, fairly get voted for, and so that it's fair. Okay. I do appreciate all of you guys who have voted. Y'all gagged me a little bit. Y'all have gagged me a little bit. And I gotta be honest with y'all. At first I was not expecting this type of I wasn't expecting this type of response. Shout out to everybody who is nominated that has been amazing to work with, and you guys have, y'all been great. Y'all been great. So I do appreciate that, and I do want to say that. And to the fans, you guys are more than welcome to also come to the awards if you want to celebrate somebody who is nominated. You guys are more than welcome to come to the awards. It is a ticketed event because it is a taping of a production. So I want to set that there. But you guys are more than welcome to come, and I would love for everybody, not just the nominees, not just the honorees, but I would like for everybody to participate. Meaning, if you're a big fan of someone that's on here, you want to meet them, come on down to Houston. Okay, we're gonna have us a good time. Okay. Friday, we're having a welcome dinner. Saturday is the awards, and Sunday is the brunch, wrapping up the awards weekend. All right. All right, child. So let's see what else is going on. What else do I have announcements about? I promise y'all are going to get Traders and Married to Medicine. I'm going to give y'all just a roundabout Married to Medicine because I got to catch up. Meaning, I haven't done reviews since I think like the first or second episode. So I'll get those out to you guys as well. All right. And I appreciate y'all for bearing with me. Also, I know we said 6 to 8 weeks. However, we have gotten approved to go ahead and do our sauces and seasonings. However, I'm not going to do it until I get the okay to go home. Okay. So I just don't want to run into any issues or any problems. So shout out to that. So you guys will be able to start placing your orders for your oils along with your sauces and seasonings within the next couple weeks. Okay, so keep that in mind. What else? I hope everybody has received their refund. Okay, because I know that there have been some people who I'll just leave it right there. I hope everybody has received their refund. And to be honest with y'all, I would honestly, and I know that this is probably going to be impossible for everybody to do, but if you received your email and you received a refund, can you all please respond to that email letting me know that you received your refund? Because I just don't want any issues. Because, people come down here and they'll say any and everything, and I just want to make sure that everybody has rightfully so received their refund. So please, 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 if you could email me back. You ain't got to order from me no more. If that's how, if that's where you want to be, I respect that. But please let me know if you received your refund. Okay. I want to try to operate the best way, which I would assume that if you didn't receive it, you would reach out. But I would prefer to know that you received your refund. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the things. I told you guys we're going to be talking about Nicki Minaj. We're going to talk about Don Lemon as well. We're going to talk about Nicki Minaj being a homophobic bigot. I absolutely agree with Don Lemon on that. And I'm going to lay Nicki Minaj out in this live. And I really don't, any barbs in the comments or anything like that, girl, you can have it today. You say whatever you want to. I don't give a damn. I'm going to eat mama up today. Okay? That's what we're here for. I just want to let y'all know. Because you know they'll come in here um, with that bullpucky, and we just don't got time for it today. Now, yesterday, I do want to say this. Yesterday was Martin Luther King's birth. Well, we celebrated Martin Luther King's birthday yesterday. His birthday is on the 15th, but of course, we celebrated it yesterday. Shout out to uh, his daughter Bernice King. Of course, y'all know every year they're going to do a service down to the Ebenezer Church there in Atlanta, Georgia. I actually seen some clips of it. I did see Tremaine Hawkins and Shirley Caesar performing as well. I thought that was super amazing. I don't know what they got going on with Mama Shirley, but Mama Shirley is out doing press because Mama Shirley was on J Hood and Sherry Shepherd as well. So I don't know what Mother Shirley Caesar is working on, but Mama working on something. Okay, she definitely working on something, and I'm here for it. 87 and still looking good, still out here kicking it and doing what she got to do. Same to Tremaine Hawkins. Tremaine Hawkins looked great. Um, and so I did see that yesterday, but I wanted to go ahead and mention that to you guys. Okay. And I don't know, do the cities still do? I remember being back I remember back in the day, we used to being in the youth, we had to participate in the Martin Luther King program. Okay, we had to participate in the Martin Luther King program. You ain't going to school today anyway. Yeah, we had to get in there. We had to get in a rehearsal. We had to sing. We had to do all of the things. I don't know if y'all remember them days. Do the people still do that anymore? I don't know if they still do that anymore. You know, I don't. Do the children still do that anymore? Y'all let me know. Do the children still do that? All right, so let's go ahead and get into the things, honey. All right. Oh, this look confusing. Let me try this one. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna just talk about some stories, and then we'll get into uh uh Dumb Naj in just a minute. Okay, so the first thing I do want to talk about, y'all. So it looks like Frontier. I don't know, y'all. It look like April the 13th. If you fly Frontier, you work for Frontier. I don't know what's going on with Frontier, y'all, Frontier Airlines, but it does look like after April the 13th, it looks like they're gonna shut down or something because um it does look like that you can't book past April the 13th. Now, typically with airlines, I think you can book out to 6 months, maybe even longer than that. But for whatever reason, Frontier is the people are concerned because they're saying that they can't get any summer flights or anything from Frontier. Okay, they have a hard cutoff for April the 13th of 2026 and no tickets visible beyond that date. The abrupt end date has sparked speculation online that the ultra low cost carrier could be preparing for a shutdown of severe pullback, is what they're saying. Now, I could see the pullback. I don't know. I mean, what it's about to be February. It's the end of January, about to be February. I don't know. Maybe they are getting ready to pull out. You know what I'm saying? I know that they said that they suspect that Spirit will be done by the end of 2026 as well. I think this is kind of crazy, y'all. And if you think that this is probably a good thing, I don't think it is. I think that this is going to be more stressful. More, I think it's going to be more to have to deal with at these airports if these airlines shut down. Just my opinion. I could be all the way wrong about that, but that's just kind of how I feel. But we shall see. We shall see what happens. But I do know that at one point it was either Spirit was trying to buy Frontier, Frontier was trying to buy Spirit. It didn't go through, and then now we have heard word that both of them was anticipating on shutting down. So I don't know, y'all. We shall see. Okay, we shall see. All right. Okay, I don't know what that means. Um, I don't know what that means. Okay, so the Chicago City Council is considering raising their downtown hotel tax to 19%, which would make it the highest in the nation. So let's get into this. So Chicago City Council members are moving towards a plan that would add a new assessment to hotel stays in a proposed downtown tourism improvement district. Okay, so a TID. Now, a change that backers say would push the combined tax assessment uh, burden on eligible downtown rooms to about 19% and generate roughly 40 million in a year dedicated to tourism, marketing, and convention recruitment. Now, under the concept now advancing at City Hall, to add that, I mean, they added 1.5% would apply to hotel rooms with 100 or more rooms inside of a downtown hotel. Now, um, they do not have a choice once the bid goes through. They do not have a choice. They must raise their hotel tax if it is approved. Now that's very interesting, child. Listen, I wouldn't be staying in the city. Okay, we'd be staying outside of the city. All right, if that's what we're gonna do, 19% is so whack. Okay, that is whack. That is whack. Wackadozy. Okay, taxes be whack on hotel rooms anyway, but a hotel tax is whack anyway. But this is ridiculous. And I've worked in hospitality, so I know why they do the hotel tax, but 19% is wild. That's wild. Hey, Symmetry. Hey, Miss Felicia. Hey, grown woman, don't try me. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, 19% is wild. That's wild. Mm-hmm. That's wild. That's wild. All right, so while the people think they out here reading the girls and stuff like that, people are saying that over 40% of adults in New York City metro live with roommates or in a doubled up household because rent is so expensive, research shows. So, one thing I hear the girls, they always want to read, talking about you got a roommate, you got a friend. Girl, what be wrong with y'all? Listen, there are some people who you may be comfortable with paying thousands and thousands of dollars in rent, but there are some people who have goals and things in life, and sometimes folks just ain't up to paying no full rent. And I understand that. I think that it is, especially if it's just one person, they don't have no children, they don't have nothing. If it's just them, I don't see nothing wrong with having a roommate. I don't. If it is just you and y'all come up with an agreement and y'all are good, I don't ever see anything wrong with a roommate. But see, what the girls would like to do, the girls would try to read you because if you have a roommate, like that to me is weird. Because everybody's situation is different. And here's the thing. Again, you want to pay rent, that's up to you, but it ain't a read when you say, I got a roommate. I'm still paying my rent. Okay, girl. So that's not a read. That to me, I have listened to people do that, and you'll be knowing what be going on, and people like why they got a roommate. But girls will try to read like that. They'll try to read and act like that's the thing. But no, the way that rent is right now, and you got this orange man in office lying about rent coming down. Rent ain't went down no much where. Okay, if anything, it has gone up. And what have we always said? The people in the office don't even make 3 times the rent, but they want you to make 3 times this rent around here in order for you to get approved. Girl, again, people have right, Miss Shonda, people have goals, people have things that they may have. And I mean, even if you also too think about it this way. Sometimes it's not worth it if you're never home. If you're always working and you're never home, sometimes people feel like this ain't worth it. I'm over here paying rent and I ain't never at home. Then why not split it with somebody and they could possibly be my roommate? But people gonna do and say whatever, honey. Hey, Aunt Natty. Hey, Miss Shelley. What's going on? What's going on? All right, Stephen A. Smith, you pill-headed ass bastard, you coon. Girl, I'm sick of you. You do not got to keep asking why black people don't like you. We don't like you because you are a coon, and you know damn well why we don't like you. Okay? We know, you know why we don't like you. Okay? You know why we do not like you and your tired ass hairline. You know. Okay? I'm really sick of you coming for black women. And that's exactly what it is. Okay. You came for Joy Reid first. You came for Jasmine Crockett first. And then when these ladies get on a platform and decide to respond to you, you then want to tie it up. I don't know why black people dislike you. Know damn well why we dislike you, because you like kissing the white man's ass. That's why. At this point right now, and this is why I'm gonna get into it when it comes to Don Lemon. That's all you do is want to kiss these white folks' ass. You want to kiss these MAGA nuts' asses, okay? Because the way that you feel about black women, the way you feel about Jasmine Crockett, and those of you that are in my Patreon, y'all know I have been saying this for a very long time. Stephen A. Smith feels the way that white people feel about, and let me be very clear, white people who are a part of MAGA, he feels the very same way about Jasmine Crockett as they do. He feels the very same way about Joy Reid as they do. He feels the very same way about Don Lemon as they do. Now, that's the thing. Now, see, one thing that we don't really see Stephen A. Smith do is he don't never come back and clear up nothing. He always want to come back and act like he confused as hell. You're not confused. You know exactly what you have been doing. You got coon-like behavior. And then you want to sit out here and go on every platform and say, I want to know why black people don't like me. You know why we don't like you. You know exactly why we don't like you, idiot. And it's weird. It is weird. It is very weird how you choose to move. Y'all can leave these people up in here this morning. You sure can, because I'm still gonna read Nicki Minaj's ass down to the ground. Okay? You say whatever you want to say about Don Lemon. I'm going to read that whore down to the ground. And I mean everything I'm saying this morning. And let me go ahead and let you barbs know. You come up in here, I'm gonna cut you smooth out. Cause y'all not gonna do nothing to me. Okay? Y'all better take y'all tired, delusional asses on. The type of time I'm on today, okay? And let me also say this too. I'll wait till we get there. I'm not having no grace on Nicki, okay? Stephen A. Smith, go straight to hell. Again, like I said, you know exactly why the people don't like you. You know why we don't with you. You know why you can't sit at the table with us. We don't want you to sit at the table with us. You go over there and you sit at the table with all them white folk. That's what you can go over there and do. You go over there and sit to make America great again, people. Sit at the table and you talk and you do all your coon-like behavior once you get over there. You're a tired piece of shit, and that's why we don't fool with you around here in these parts. Huh? Got it. Moving on. All right, so not the Folo Loco. Now, y'all, there's this lady. I know y'all can't see the video, and y'all know how I am with posting certain videos. There's this lady that gets in this car crash on the interstate, and her car turned upside down, and she out there whamming in a circle and stuff like that. Talking about she dancing because she made it out alive. Girl, let me tell you something. You doing the wrong type of dancing, honey. That freeway would have seen my feet, and we'd have been dancing, giving thanks to the Lord. You around here whamming in a circle. What the hell do whamming in a circle do to the fact that you are still yet in the land of the living? And it looked like your car is total. It looked like it went straight to hell. I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe I'm just a little bit different, but if the Lord saved me from a car accident, I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna dance like none other. I'm just saying, and I'm gonna have to give thanks to God for sparing my life. Yeah, that's what I would have to do. But baby, the car is totaled and she out there. If y'all ain't seen it, I'm sure y'all will see it. Just look it up on TikTok or something like that. she out there whamming in a circle and stuff like that. But go ahead, girl. I mean, yeah, go ahead. Um, Now people hate Nicki because she had a few good words for Trump. Sorry to say that the best part of your common sense went down the leg. Okay. You okay. And y'all leave that comment in here. I don't give a damn. I'm still gonna read her ass. I don't give a damn what nobody's saying. You can leave that comment right there. Please leave it there. All right, moving on. Girl, I don't know what these folk think they doing. Y'all think somebody's supposed to shake in their boots because you don't agree with what I'm saying? I don't. Nicki is a clown, and I'm going to treat her like a clown this morning because we'll read her ass down to the ground with facts. But y'all leave your comments in here. I don't give a shit, okay? All right, so what's the child name that him and his wife is getting a divorce, and they Desmond Scott. Y'all, I didn't know these people like that until, I heard that they was getting a divorce. I have seen their videos in my shorts. I have because I already know the chat gonna go in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really worried about these people. Okay, I haven't seen their videos on YouTube, like YouTube Shorts or whatever. Hey, Twin Flames. Hey, everybody. Hey, PN2 Rouse. Hey, everybody. I have seen their stuff on Shorts and stuff, but again, I didn't know who they were. Now, they're alleging that this man supposedly, I guess, had cheated on her with a transgender. And people are saying that with him stepping out on the marriage, folks are celebrating him doing that. I don't know what y'all have seen, but I've seen a lot of people go in on Desmond, but I do agree that maybe his looks kind of keep people from really going in on him if he did indeed cheat on that lady. But then I done read some stuff where they saying that she done her fair share of stuff too. I don't know about these people really for real like that, y'all. But if y'all want to tea, go over there on TikTok. It's all over TikTok about Desmond. But Desmond moved him to a new place. Desmond is getting ready to get back online and get the cooking again and getting to doing all the things that he's doing. Okay. And so there we have it. Again, like I said, I don't really know them like that. But apparently the people y'all love these people. I don't know them. I did see that she posted a picture with her feet kicked up, talking about she getting to stay in the house or something like that. So I was like, okay, child, I'm trying to sit back here and listen, I'm just here to report the news. That's it. I'm just here to report the news. I don't really know them people like that. Okay, moving on. Okay, so Woody, Charleston White, and Finesse 5 times, or whatever that boy name is, they going back and forth on the internet. But let me just say this one thing. Y'all is low as hell for bringing up that man's son that just passed away. Y'all some low, dirty dogs. Okay? Y'all are some low, dirty dogs. I want y'all to leave these uneducated people. Please leave them in the comments today. Just leave them be. Leave them be. Leave them in the comments today. Pay them no mind. Okay? That's how we gonna handle the trolls today. We're not gonna even give them any attention. Okay? None whatsoever. Anyway, they are online and they beefing, they going back and forth, and that's supposed to be a prank? No, I want them to stay in the comments though, PN2 Rouse. I do. I want them to stay in the comments today. You see him, you saying the Finesse 2 times beef and stuff like that, you saying that's a prank? Or you just saying in general? Woody lost his son. Maybe about a month or two ago. Maybe it's been longer than that. Woody lost his son, I'll just say at the end of last year. Woody lost his son. Woody, Charleston White, and Finesse 2 times have been going back and forth on the internet. And the Scott people. Got you. Um, Finesse 2 times, Woody and Charleston White been going back and forth. Charleston White got online and said some stuff that just it was some nasty stuff. It just was some nasty stuff. Listen, I think y'all should leave that man alone. Woody, leave that man alone. Leave that man alone. To go dig up his son or bring up his son, I ain't mean it in no disrespectful way, but to bring up his son because y'all are going back and forth over some, I don't even know what they arguing over, but I think it's effed up to bring up their man's son. I really do. That's some low down dirty ish right now. But Charleston White he ain't never been nothing. Charleston White is dirty and he just ugh, he no one likes Charleston White. Let's just be very clear. No one likes him. Okay. They going in on him because he didn't want the divorce, but wanted to separate until he got ready to stop cheating. I don't think that warranted talking about that man deceased son. But thank you for that, Aunt Natty. I don't think they warranted that. I think they need to leave that man alone. And whatever he decided to do, if he wants to cheat and do whatever he wants to do, let him do whatever he want to do, and his karma come back and get him. But sitting up talking about somebody's deceased son, okay. That's what I want y'all to understand. Why can't nobody police what you say? Some things just should not be said because that stuff got to find a way to boomerang back. And you just got to be careful. It's some things that ain't no coming back from. And when you bring up my deceased son, that ain't no coming back from that nigga. Not a thought of coming back from that. Like, bitch, who do you think you are? Oh, you talking about Desmond? Oh, okay, got you. I thought you was talking about Finesse 2 times Charleston White now. Whatever they're beefing over, I don't think it's worth bringing up that man's son. I really don't. So hopefully they get that mess together around there, because that ain't it. That ain't it. All right, so let's get into this story. This story is actually pretty sad, honey. This story is actually pretty sad. I just want to go ahead and let y'all know that. Good morning to everybody coming in, especially to those of you who have spoken. Hey, Nurse Janae, are you back in the States? You back in the States? You might not want me to tell your business. Sorry about that if you ain't want me to tell your business. I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's get into this story really quick. So it says, neighbors, this case is involving a man who was on the run after allegedly fatally unaliving or pow-powing a teen girl outside a house party, and has taken a turn. The story has taken a turn, okay? 18-year-old Deshaun Suggs was found deceased inside a car on San Antonio's west side early Saturday with an apparent wound. The circumstances surrounding the death remain under investigation and no arrests have been made. If you recall, Suggs had been accused of fatally pow-powing 17-year-old Alania Ujeda at a house party in September of 2025. Investigators said that a fight broke out amongst partygoers that eventually moved into the streets. At some point, a pow-pow was fired, unaliving the young 17-year-old young lady. Sheriff Javier Saldivar previously said that evidence pointed to Suggs allegedly pulling the pow-pow, and an arrest warrant had been issued, but unfortunately they didn't find the man unalive. Now, what this sound like to y'all is, to me, it sounds like street justice. I mean, I can finish your investigation for you. What y'all don't know, if you talking about dangerous cities and stuff in Texas, Houston and San Antonio are pretty dangerous. I just want to say that. It sound like street justice to me. That's what it sound like. I'm just keeping it 1,000 with y'all. It sound like street justice to me. But y'all keep on investigating, I guess. But it sounds like Deshaun Suggs lost his life. They said that allegedly. Now, I guess why they are investigating this is because her death wasn't completely investigated by the time he, was found unalive. So maybe, I don't know, but it sounds like a little street justice to me. Hey, Miss Adrian. Hey, Baby Cakes or Baby Cake One. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so give me 1 second here. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the next thing. I wanted to read that one to you guys. All right. A lot of y'all been sending me this Brooklyn Beckham. And I'm like, who is them people? Who is them people? The only Beckham I know is Odell Beckham. I don't know them people. Okay? I do not know them people. I don't know them people. I haven't heard you this ready to read somebody since Diamond. Look at you bringing up stuff. Yeah. Baby, where is Diamond and you wrong CM for bringing that up. I am sitting on the edge of my seat because I'm trying my best. I wanted to make Nicki Minaj and Don Lemon last on purpose so I can just read down. Okay, that is so funny to me because where is it was Diamond and who was the other person? Y'all help me out. Diamond and who was the other person? That means y'all been with me for a long time. Diamond and who was the other one? Who was the other one? Oh my God, it was two people. Diamond and somebody help me. Not that. Not Mama B's. Not the twins. Not the Daryl. There you go. There you go. Diamond and Daryl. There you go. That means y'all have been with me for some years. That means y'all have been with me for some years. So let me just tell the people, because they putting Silk in here because they think we talking about Diamond and Silk. Now, one of them passed away, didn't it? Mama B's just said that too. One of them passed away. But no, we're not talking about them. So when we used to go live, which is how a lot of people probably found me, we used to talk about the Bishop robbery, Bishop Bling Bling, the Bling Bling Bishop that's currently in the pen. Well, one day we was in the chat, and I know folk don't like, some folk think I'm begging or, whatever. So one day we was in the chat and we talking about the Bishop. The Bishop said that some people resigned, right? So here they come in here mad, trying to run my show, trying to tell me I don't need to talk about the Bishop and everything like that. Diamond and damn Durr, we done made y'all damn usher. Shut the hell up. I used to read them down to the ground. I ain't seen them since. And I did not block them. I want to be very clear. I did not block them. I did not block them people. I did not. They just chose not to show up no more. I cannot believe you brought that up. That is too funny, man. Anyway, y'all had to be there to really get it. I used to also play this offering video, but it wasn't an offering video. The Bishop was getting consecrated and want nobody in his service. I mean, it wasn't nobody there but his wife and maybe 5 other ministers. And so we always would laugh about the video because I would always say in the video that Diamond and Daryl need to get out there and pass the offering bucket around because they are the only 2 people that are in this man's service. Okay. And now they done resign. So I don't know where Diamond and Daryl is at. Diamond and Daryl, if y'all in the bushes, come out. All right. That was funny. Thank you for remembering that, CM. I appreciate that. That made my morning. All right, y'all. So let's get into Todd Chrisley, honey. So Todd Chrisley, y'all know Todd and Julie Chrisley. You know they was partnering, and they're out of prison. They were sentenced to, I think Julie was sentenced to 7 years, and Todd was sentenced to 10 years for their tax evasion and all of their issues that they had going on. Well, now they're out of jail. Okay. Well, on their podcast, Chrisley's Confessions 2.0, Todd Chrisley said the following, and then it got the people in the uproar. Y'all do know that they do have a black granddaughter. Okay, so let's get into it. Hold on, cause the people, when I say the people is hot, they hot.
On Sunday, why is it straight today? Oh, I looked at her and I said, you just had curl in your hair on Sunday. Why is it straight today? Stop putting heat on your hair. And she goes, it doesn't. I said, you have lost your mind. Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
And you saw what she did.
Yeah, she spent the night with her friend, went with her hair curled.
And did not take a bonnet. None of that.
Right. So the next morning, I guess she had to she straightened it.
Which, I said we're not doing. Because, I never wanted that whole heat on the hair to begin with.
But it is what it is. So we have to pick our battles.
I did yesterday at that door. When I told her, I said, people have died for less. People have died for less. You better take that tone down.
She has to be able to experiment with it. I get it. And it's going to be fun. We're not going to worry about
She asked me the other day, she said, do you know that thing that Savannah does right here on her eye that makes it with the black? And I said, what are you talking about? She said, yeah, it makes the little thing right here. I said, what about it? Why are you asking? She said, because I said, let me tell you something. You come out of there with a cat eye at 13, I'll dot the other eye. I looked at her and I said, you just had curl in your hair.
Okay, so I guess the people are upset because he's giving stern parenting, and I guess because of the fact that he's white, she's black. I mean, they got the right to tell their daughter what to do and what not. I mean, granddaughter, granddaughter, whoever it is, to tell her what to do and what not to do, and can't. They got the right to tell their daughter or granddaughter what to do, right? Just like any other parent or any other guardian. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. They got the right to do that, right? I'm just trying to figure out why the people mad. That's all I'm really trying to figure out why the people mad. Because to me, you supposed to, ain't you supposed to parent and give rules and give? I'm so confused on why the people are mad. Girl, I do think that sometimes people just wake up mad at any and everything. I think he has the right to absolutely tell her what she can and can't do, especially in his house or however they live. Some of y'all again, and then you get mad when somebody try to tell you how to talk to your kids. That's weird. That's weird to me. Like, they have the right. We don't like that they are MAGA. I don't believe. Okay, the mama is MAGA, from my understanding. She MAGA. And I think most people think that they're MAGA because they got a now. The daughter is definitely MAGA. Daughter is definitely MAGA. But I don't know. I think with Julie and Todd, I think they have played it safe or tried to play it safe because they do know, and because they've been in the black spaces. I think for sure. Again, I ain't really just heard them come out and align with things. I did hear Todd ask his mother why she liked. I think the question was like, which one of the presidents have you liked the most? And she ended up saying Trump. But I think when Todd talked about it, they are all MAGA. Oh, okay. Okay. I say I did not know that. Todd spoke at a when? When? Now I ain't know he spoke at no Turning Point USA event. Now when was this? When was this? When was this? Because what's crazy is when he had this conversation with his mom, he was asking his mom why she liked the things that Trump was doing. I did not know that he had spoken on Turning Point USA event. Now that I did not know. But I do want to say this. I do want to say this. Even if that's the case, y'all, I still think the man got the right to tell his daughter or granddaughter what to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. I don't see what the problem is. They've raised her from a baby. I believe that they took the time to learn black hair. Yeah, I again, like I said, I didn't understand why the people were so upset in the comments because it was like, what he know about this and I mean, are y'all well? Are y'all okay? I mean, y'all saying that he don't have the right to tell his kids what they can and can't do, grandkids, whatever she is, whatever Chloe is to like I don't know. I just thought that was weird. I thought that was weird. All right. So let's get into a couple of other things. Um okay. Yeah, I didn't know that was Maca honey. He tries to make sure Chloe is raised as a young black lady. He'll play about many things, but that girl, nope. That's his heart. Search for faith, freedom, and why America is still worth fighting for. On YouTube, let me see. Hold on. I did not know that. And yeah, in case if y'all don't know, hold on. Oh, he did. Sure did a month ago. The same shit that Nicki Minaj was at. And he did an interview with Turning Point USA. He sure did. Hold on. I really want to give y'all no view or
Doesn't
nothing.
always have to feel like work. Get 1 month free. Hello.
He sure did. The same event that Nicki Minaj was at. Sure did. Wow. Well, Todd. Oh, Todd. Todd. Well, Todd, like you, Todd, but no more. Just saying. I'm Todd. I gotta give you the same energy I give everybody else. To hell with y'all. All right. To hell with anybody that is associated with that damn Turning Point USA bullshit. Goodbye. Them the ones that sit up and pretend like they just these deep Christians and they're so saved and things like that. Yeah. Get your ass on somewhere. Okay, we get it. Um uh yeah, I can agree with that. I can definitely I can definitely agree with that. Child. Um mm, mm. Well, I'll be god dang, Todd. I thought your mammy, excuse me, I thought your mama was MAGA, and I thought you was around there asking her questions on why she MAGA. Then I see you over there with Turning Point USA. Well, I guess then. Well, Todd. You know, you got to pay your debt back. I get it. You got to pay your debt back. I understand. All right. Moving on, honey. Moving on. Okay, so y'all, I think that this is probably not gonna be in just one state, but I want to know what y'all think about this. Utah is implementing a new law that if you have DUIs on your record or if you have something going on your record, honey, they are absolutely saying if you live in Utah, baby, you will not be able to buy no alcohol if you got a DUI, and they will put no alcohol sale on your ID or stamp on your ID. I said, I be, boy. So they saying in Utah, this is the first place that it's rolling out to. In Utah, if you have a DUI on your record, they are going to put a stamp on your ID. Now, I don't know how y'all gonna do this without people having to renew their ID. Now, I don't know how quite that's gonna work yet, but they're basically saying no alcohol sales in Utah. It's the first place that they're saying that this is rolling out to. Okay. Now, I lost a family member I lost my grandfather to a drunk driver. And I don't support drunk driving. I think if you're going to go out and you know you're going to have a good time, you need to call your car service. You need to be able to afford you. If you can't afford no Uber, if you can't do none of that, then I don't think you need to be behind the wheel. I don't. And you don't need to go out. You just need to sit at the house and enjoy whatever you can at the house. I don't condone drinking and driving. I don't. I didn't condone it before I lost my grandfather, but I sure don't condone it at all. And I just feel like there are too many resources out here, meaning there are too many ways for us to be okay that we do not have to go out and drink and drive and do all that other stuff, which is why we're really hard on these celebrities who go out and drink and drive, because it's not necessary. You can absolutely, Karen, what's the lady name? That Tiffany Haddish girl, Justin Timberlake, who else be getting these DUI? It don't make sense, because you can call you a car service. Y'all are so hell bent on wanting to get behind the wheel, knowing that you've been drinking. That is dumb. For what? You rather, like, it's always, to me, here's the reason why I really don't like the drinking and driving thing. Because it always seemed like the victim is unalived, and the person who was driving drunk, they cool. You lose the opposite person, but the person who was driving drunk, they get to walk away from the scene, and they ain't got nothing to do but show up to court. Or maybe they may get arrested, who knows, just depending on whatever the offense is. But what I don't like about the outcome, and this happens more often than none, is that the person that is involved, if they have an accident, the victim is the one who gets unalived. And then they get to stick around and still live their mother life. I've never been a fan of that. Quit getting behind the wheel, knowing that you super intoxicated. Get your ass on that app, call Uber or Lyft, and find you an Uber or a Lyft to take you home. And if you don't got the money to do it, then you should keep your narrow ass at the house. That's the way I feel about it. Just saying. Just saying. Hold on. Tiffany even was in a Tesla and still couldn't make it home. I can't do it. I just cannot do it. I just cannot do it. I just cannot do it when it comes to these drunk drivers, because it's no excuse. It's no excuse why you can't afford no car service. None whatsoever. Or none of y'all got no responsible friends. Some friends that know you going out and knowing you drinking. I have been that person for people where They telling me I'm going out, I'm having a good time. Yo, I may need you to come pick me up. Got you. I'll be there. Y'all don't have good friends in y'all life, because good friends, you would have a good friend that you can call in the midst of you being drunk and knowing you ain't able to really drive or get behind the wheel. A good friend will come pick you up. A good friend will make sure that you get home safely. If I can't come pick you up, I got a few dollars I can spare. I'm gonna get you an Uber and get you around there to the house. Instead of holding y'all friends and folks accountable for getting behind the wheel and being a good friend, we like to make excuses. Quit getting behind the wheel drunk, okay? Because we're going to keep dragging you. All right. We all know they will find a way around that, but every state needs that. I think every state needs it. I don't know how they're going to implement that. I don't know how they're going to put that on people's driver's license when you're not required. Like, are they going to require people to come up to the DMV? I mean, we call it the DMV here in our area. But I don't know how they're gonna implement that. But I agree. I think it needs to be in place, because I feel like especially if you got more than one DUI, oh, absolutely. They absolutely not only should suspend your damn license, but yes, you shouldn't get no alcohol. Period. Okay. All right, y'all. So before we get into it, because I know why y'all here. Y'all here because y'all about ready to drag this damn Nicki Minaj. Yeah, I call her Nicki Minaj. To any of her fans that's in the chat, y'all can say whatever y'all want to. I'm still gonna chew this uneducated whore up. We are sick of this tired ass lady. Okay, she is very much homophobic, and you can say whatever you want to. She's homophobic, but when I say she got bigger fish to fry, she need to be worried about that She'd be worried about that. Dang, I can't even say what the man is on the YouTube. But you lay up with that nigga every night. That's what you should be concerned about. Instead of being over here concerned about some shit you don't even know what you're talking about. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and get into it. So I posted on my community wall yesterday that Nicki decided to get up on her social media on Twitter. And she says that Don cocksucking Lemon is what she said. I don't mind saying it on the live. Okay. First and foremost, you don't have the room to call nobody disgusting. You don't. You don't have the room to call nobody disgusting when you lay up with a nigga who has charges on him. It ain't no allegedly. Don, let me correct you. It's not allegedly. He has charges on him. And what made it become federal was when they moved to California and he didn't register as an ex-offender. Let's be very clear. Let's take her down memory lane, because I think her dumb ass done forgot exactly why we're here. Huh? So we're going to talk about someone being disgusting. Let's start at your address. Let's start at your address. And the call down limit of thug is out of, like, girl, that is super out of control. A thug. And the problem is that it's like, it seemed like you being paid over there. Girl, your career is done with. And what I mean by that, I'm not saying that everybody is going to stop supporting her. What I mean by her career is done for is the fact of the people that did ride for you, they're no longer riding for your clownery. They're no longer riding for your foolery. You are a dumb broad that wants to sit up and talk about politics, just like as stupid as you sounded when you went over there to Nigeria talking about, yeah, I want all of the Christians to be okay. You're full of shit. And if you honest, if anybody under the sound of my voice actually think that Nicki give a fuck about a Christian, you're lame. Just like Trump don't give a damn about no damn Christian. He ain't even a Christian. This lady goes to a Turning Point USA event and sit with the devil and talk about black women as if she ain't been on this platform terrorizing and having issues with black women. We can count. We probably gonna need all of our hands and all of our feet to count the beefs that you have had with black women, and then you got the nerve to fix your mouth about some mother, like we give a fuck about some white women and what they think. Are you dumb or stupid? Until you trash hoes that sit up here supporting everything that she does, you just as trashy as she is. And yeah, I said it. And I'm also talking to you punks. Y'all think punks, y'all think that this woman give a damn about y'all when she really literally gets up here and have a homophobic rant? No, that's how she really feel about y'all. I'm a ride with her. I'm a stick beside her. I'm a stick beside her. You're dumb. She literally supports people that don't fuck with you, that don't like you. And y'all out here really sounding stupid by sitting up saying you support a clown that don't care about you. If you was on fire, she wouldn't spit on your ass. But you got these dummies, and y'all, I'm calling y'all dummies. You crack whores that sit up and listen to everything that she say and do, and you want to align yourself with it. Child, you ain't shit just like she ain't shit. The problem is the majority of her supporters are part of the LGBTQ community. Let's be clear. We'll start there first, then we'll go to the black people. I'm going to just say this. I ain't never been a fan of Nicki Minaj like that. Do she got a few hits or a few songs that I listen to? Absolutely. But, well, not no more. But yeah, she ain't that girl for me. She not. But really now you want to call somebody disgusting and you literally lay up with a nigga that can't be around. He can't be around no other kids. And your kid can't be around no other. Your kid can't have a good kid life because of your whack ass husband. Are you serious? This what you want to get online and do? And we're going to forever read you about your whack ass husband. Forever. Even if you divorce him, we still going to read you about him. Nicki Minaj ain't shit. And I've been telling y'all for the longest. I've been seeing a pattern of hers. I said this lady MAGA. Now, all of a sudden, she can come out, she can have these conversations. And then you got these dumb slow hoes in the comments that sit them talking about, well, you know, she really cares for Christians. You know, she went over there to Nigeria to talk for the Christians, and she still didn't know what the hell she was talking about on a paper that somebody else wrote her. Y'all stupid. Nicki Minaj ain't write nothing on that paper. Somebody wrote that for her. So this right here, this is dumb. Now, all the people saying they want you deported, mama. And to the people who keep saying, oh, she is legal, she ain't. She got on here with her own duck flappers on Twitter and said it herself that she ain't illegal, that she's illegal over here. She said it herself. And if you don't believe me, it's all over YouTube. Go find it. TikTok too. Now, let's get into the things that she is accusing, that they're accusing Don Lemon of doing. Everybody knows at this point, Don Lemon did not at all conduct or have anything to do with that protest that was going on. What he did do, though, he did what a journalist should do. And what I find interesting is that none of you rat-toe hoes is getting out here and speaking about anything that is going on. And Don Lemon have been boots on the ground. Not only has he been in Chicago, not only has he been in Minneapolis, but he has also been in DC. He has been everywhere that they have said that these ICE agents and where the military was supposed to be deployed at. You don't see none of these other hoes that got things to say out there doing anything. What are they doing other than getting online and running their duck flappers? What are they doing? I'ma wait. We're talking about the same trashy whore that literally went up there on Turning Point USA and spoke against black women as if she's not a black woman. As if she has not terrorized black women on Twitter, on the internet. Are we for real? Are we seriously for real? So now she talking about, oh, I want Don Lemon arrested. Oh, we're going to talk about arrest, right? We're going to talk about arrest. Arrest him for what? Because here's my thing. Here's my thing about the protest that went down in Minnesota. First and foremost, I don't know if y'all know this. The man that preaches over there, one of their pastors, is literally supporting any and everything that ICE is doing. But you talking about worshiping Jesus, bitch? You're not worshiping Jesus. Y'all are throwing pregnant women on the ground, harming 6-month-old babies. Miss me with this bullshit. Like, for real. Girl, you got some other shit that you need to be focused on, and it ain't got nothing to do with nobody on this damn internet, girl. Check your shit at home. You got a lot of, this hoe got a lot of nerve. She got a lot of nerve. And on Martin Luther King Day, girl, we didn't see you post nothing about Martin Luther King, you trash ass bitch. I am sick of Nicki. Hey, L Teddy, I'm spiking out, child. I'm so sick of her. Girl, go sit your delusional ass down somewhere. You don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even know what you're doing. Go sit your ass down somewhere. And I told you, Barbs, you come up in my chat this morning. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna cuss you out just like I'm cussing her ass out. I don't give a damn. Y'all can leave them comments in the chat. I don't give a shit. And none of these people gonna whoop me though. No, thank you, little baby. I don't know what part of this these folks don't understand. Where is the Christian in this? Where is God in any of this? It ain't none there. None whatsoever. And let me tell you black women something. I'm sorry. I gotta go here this morning. Let me tell you black women something that support this trash hole. Because I've seen a lot of comments where people have been saying, "Oh, you know, it's y'all are making this a black on black thing. Y'all are making it, girl. First of all, we talking about the same woman who literally got up in Nigeria and stuttered through a paper that she didn't even damn write. And y'all think she give a shit about some Christians? I like Nicki because Nicki is out here speaking up for Christians. Girl, she ain't even no Christian. What is y'all talking about? That shit sounds stupid. What are y'all talking about? She's not a Christian. And this administration, ain't nothing about this administration Christian like at all. And that's all I see up and down the comments is black women talking about she's speaking up for Christians. Girl, is you even Christian? I don't know what kind of God these people serve, but it ain't the one I've been on. It ain't the one that I know. It ain't the one I know. It's not one that I know. I don't know what kind of I don't know what y'all doing. What is y'all what this is weird. And punks and people that's in the LGBTQ community, I call y'all punks. Listen, she don't give a about y'all either. I have seen so many sissies and punks in these comments talking about I'ma still stick beside the queen. Y'all are really weird. Y'all leave Willis in here. Leave her ass in here. I don't give a shit what you gonna do. I'm still gonna say what I'm gonna say because this is my channel. Tamara Willie, this is my channel. I get to say whatever I want to say. Okay? You don't like it, you find the exit door, damn it. Christians follow the teachings of Christ. There's nothing Christ-like at all. Did y'all see where ICE took this elderly man out of the house? The man didn't have no freaking clothes or shoes on. And it's snowing. And we know it's below zero. And you can clearly see the man is ill and got some things going on with him. They literally walking him out with a blanket across his shoulders. Y'all miss me with this bullshit. You better go find somebody else to play with, Tama, whatever the hell your name is. That ain't Christian-like. Ain't nothing about that Christian-like. At all. And to the people who keep saying, oh my God. Now, these are the people that are defending Nicki against Don Lemon. Don Lemon go home to a white man every day. Okay, girl, bitch, we get it. But what are y'all doing? This man is boots on the ground, going everywhere and giving people the facts. Y'all ain't doing shit but getting behind your damn screen and saying whatever you want to say. Ain't none of y'all getting out here and fighting for nothing. Give a shit because he going home to a white man. Going home to a white man is better than going home to a R-wordist. How about that? Going home to a white man is better than going home to a pedo. How about that? A nigga that you got to lay up with for the rest of your life. That you father a child with. That can't be around no other kids. Y'all better miss me with this bullshit when it comes to this tired hoe. Now, it doesn't matter who he goes home to. He's not selling out his people. Exactly. Exactly. But why are you take time talking about Nicki? You are mad at yourself because Nicki not feed to mess. Bitch, you can't even talk right. Get the fuck on. Okay, as I stated again, go find somebody else to fuck with this morning. Because y'all found the right one. I'm not in the mood. Get your ass on. Okay? Carry your ass. You don't like shit I'm saying? Kiss mine. Okay? Y'all capping for somebody that don't even give a fuck that you exist. She don't. Now, let's get into what Don Lemon had to say. Don Lemon did several interviews yesterday where he spoke on the situation. Okay? He spoke on the situation because they're saying now the DOJ wants to arrest Don Lemon because, again, they swear he has spearheaded this whole thing down to this church when we can clearly see in the video that that isn't the case. But the people on the other side, this is what they like to do. This is what they like to do. This is what they like to do. Y'all don't even gotta say nothing to her no more. Y'all ain't even gotta say nothing else to her. She gone, honey. She been gone. She been gone. Okay, so let's get over here. I want to play the clip. Okay, let me go to his shorts. Don Lemon don't have to diffuse shit though. He don't. What do he gotta diffuse? He don't gotta diffuse nothing. And how you gonna tell him ain't got no business there? What are you doing? Are you boots on the ground? Are you working in Minneapolis? Are you doing anything for your people? Instead of y'all seeing what the big picture is, the bitch ass man that run the church is literally with ICE. Literally with ICE. And talking about worshiping Jesus. There's no worshiping Jesus. Worshiping Jesus where? You fuck out of here. Y'all don't tell me what the hell I can talk about and what I can't talk about. Kiss my ass, bitch. That's where I am. Okay, so let's get. I'm trying to find. Is this the one? Oh, no. That's it. Here it is.
What do you think of this? I mean, this is unacceptable. It's shameful. It's shameful to interrupt a public gathering of Christians in worship. So, but there are folks who will say, I have to take care of my flock. Okay, but listen, we live in there's a constitution.
Then we can stop it right there. I gotta go take care of my flock. You're not taking care of shit. And you are a part of ICE. Do you know probably half of your flock has been thrown down to the ground that are U.S. citizens? And see, this is the sad part about it. You got bitch ass U.S. citizens that be listening to what's going on like it can't be they fuck ass. Yeah, I'm going there today. I'm there. I'm already there. That's the part y'all are missing. What makes you? What makes you? What makes you think that this shit can't happen to you? They just ain't got to you yet. But y'all tired dumbasses want to go everywhere talking about this ain't my fight. This ain't got nothing to do with me. Are you well? Are you well? Do you think it was the 6-month-old babies that almost died? Do you think it was his fight? No, it wasn't. But guess what? He currently fighting for his life because of these whack-ass ICE agents. A family coming from playing basketball, from basketball practice, wasn't even protesting. And y'all mean to tell me you want to come over here and say, man, miss me with the bullshit. For real. It's not about debating. It's not about arguing. It's not about none of that. A lot of y'all whack ass individuals. And there's a special place in hell for bitches like you. And I mean that with my soul. When I seen that 90-year-old lady being dragged out of her car as she was coming from dialysis, I could easily say that's not my fight. But the problem is, the lady looked like me. Y'all like really, these people, I'm telling y'all, they tired. Y'all don't have shit. You don't have nothing. And at this very point, you better understand that the shit is coming to your front door too. It's not my fight. You sound just like the person who said, I'm a part of the 92%, so I'm going to just sit here and chill. What's wrong with you? You really think the 92% matters? It don't. It don't. Shout out to the 92%. But the 92% means nothing now. It don't mean nothing.
First Amendment to freedom of speech and freedom to assemble and protest. We're here to worship. We're here to worship Jesus because that's the hope of these cities. That's the hope of the world is Jesus Christ. I want to be very respectful. Please don't push me though. We're here. We're here to worship Jesus. Yes. That's why we're here. Okay. That's why we're here. That's what we're about. Do you think Jesus would be understanding and we're about love these folks? We're about spreading the love of Jesus. But did you try to talk to them?
See, I wish you would have answered Don Lemon's question. Do you think Jesus is okay with what y'all doing to people? What you're okay with doing to people? I say nothing but a bunch of fucking cowards. Bitch ass cowards. And I am talking about the ones the black ones that's out there wearing masks too. So I did see a video yesterday. I'm talking about all of them. If you are a part of ICE, you a coward ass bitch. You a coward broke ass bitch. Let's put it that way. Because half of y'all did it, ain't got no training. You ain't physically trained. Half of y'all can't even run across the street. Nah, I told y'all. See, yesterday, it really aggravated me when I started seeing what people were saying in the chat yesterday. Y'all gotta, these people are crazy. You support this stupid shit like it can't be you. I will never understand that. And let me be very clear to you dumbass, slow ass hoes that are still out here supporting Nicki. I guarantee you, if ICE threw you down to the ground right now, the bitch wouldn't give a damn. ICE could spit in your face and she wouldn't give a shit. But y'all gonna ride for your queen, ain't it? A queen that don't even know you exist. For real, for real. And like I said, if you was on fire, she wouldn't even piss on you. She wouldn't even squat down and piss on you if you was on fire. But y'all out here talking about, you can't never make me hate the queen. A lot of y'all got some foul ass characters. I'm just gonna keep it all the way 1,000. Wow. This is weird. And as I stated before, all of these ICE agents, every last one of them, they're cowards. They ain't shit. They are cowards. And honestly, when people don't know the law, when people don't know certain stuff, I have seen some of these people fold in when folks really start getting with them and letting them know y'all are full of shit. Stopping people at the red light. You think you off limits? If they pull up next to you, they're gonna drag you out the car like they've been dragging everybody else out of the car and talking about they U.S. citizens. And what they're doing now is they detain them and then say, once we realize that they U.S. citizens, we let them go hours later after you done beat the shit out of them. After you done beat the shit out of them. Now you realize that they are not U.S. citizens. Now you realize they ain't criminals. Over 70% of the people that have been detained are not even criminals. And no, everybody is not resisting. But to the people that are, they went in that old man's house, y'all. They went in his house. Didn't even let that man put some shoes on his feet. It is below freaking zero. He's shivering all the way. What did y'all do that for? And drove him around for 2 hours and then dropped him off in the middle of nowhere and said, we realize that you are a U.S. citizen. A lot of y'all got some problems, bro. Y'all really do. Y'all really got some problems. I don't got shit for nobody that support Nicki. I don't got nobody that support Turning Point USA. I don't give a shit about nobody who I don't have shit for nobody who supports this administration, and I mean that with everything in me. So when you come up in my chat with some bullshit, either you're gonna get rebutted to or you're gonna get blocked. My mind is made up, toots. Now, I'm gonna just let y'all hear Don read her down.
So people have been asking me about responding to Nicki Minaj's unhinged, homophobic tweet about me. I usually don't respond to this stuff, but let me just say this. Nicki Minaj, stop talking about shit for which you know nothing about. This is you're out of your depth, by the way, and you are a homophobic bigot. You don't care about African Americans, and you're not an African American. From what I know, you are reportedly an undocumented citizen, so you should be deported under Donald Trump's rules. And the other thing is that your family members, you have one family member who is reportedly a sex offender, the other family member, your husband or whatever, a sex offender is your husband, and one of them is reportedly a pedophile. And you have nerve to talk about me and what you think that I do? Nicki Minaj, get a life. Stop being a pick-me. You should have put a pick-me doll on that damn tweet instead of a Chucky doll, because you are nothing but a pick-me. And I choose not to pick you. And so should black people, and so should gay people. Shouldn't buy your music. Clock that.
Clock that,
People have been
bitch.
asking me about
I'll say it for you,
Nicki
Don. I
Minaj.
know you don't want to say it. I'll say it for you, Daddy. Clock that, bitch. How about that? Clock that. Because that's exactly what she is. She a pick me. She a ass licker. She's all of the things. That's exactly who she is. And that may be why you lining up with these. Sir, I mean, ma'am, they can't even do nothing for your dumbass husband. Them is state charges. What made it a federal charge, or where he got the federal charge at, was because when they moved to California, he did not register as an ex-offender. That's a federal crime. You crossed state lines and did not register yourself as an ex-offender, which is what you are. Now, let me go over here. Wait, I think I saw that video on DonDon page. Hold on, let me go back. Here we go. I think
it's not that I'm not taking this seriously. And just because I smile, it doesn't mean that I'm not taking something seriously. But you're not going to steal my joy. And I'm standing on the side of the ancestors, and I'm standing on the right side of history and on the Constitution.
By the way, this is his response to them saying that they want him, the DOJ wants him arrested.
And on rights and all of the above. So do I take it seriously? Sure. But you're not going to steal my joy. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to laugh about it. And it doesn't mean that you're going to drag me down. I see the ridiculousness of this. I see the hypocrisy in this. I get it. And so at the end of the day, my spirit, I am calm. I've been telling Monique, you know what? Okay, fine. Do what you must. But I already know what's going to happen. And it's not going to, and at the end of the day, you're going to look like a fool. And so, I'm good. It's not that I'm not taking this.
Don say he good. Don say he good, honey. Don say he good. He good. I believe Don is good too. I believe Don is good too. This is some, listen, I'm a, what's up, Omar? Right, can't even win a Grammy. You can't even win a Grammy. What gags me the most is that she had the nerve to literally sit in front of a white demon and have the nerve to speak about black and white women. Girl, you don't qualify for neither one. What the are you talking about? And the fact of the matter is that you ain't done nothing but terrorize black women on social media. That's all you've done. That's all you've done.
DOJ announces intention to charge Don Lemon under the Ku Klux Klan Act. I want to remind everybody that Don Lemon is a black man, and today is Martin Luther King Day. All right, so walk us through this. You went to Minnesota. You're an independent journalist, and you are reporting on all of these ICE protests, and you end up at a church.
I was asking people what's going on the ground, and they said, well, there's this thing happening that they've been sending out flyers for. Perhaps you want to cover this. So I said, sure. And they ended up at a church. I didn't even know they were going to a church. Now, all of a sudden, it blew up into this big thing where I am the one who is leading the protest, and somehow I'm the agitator here when I'm just the journalist.
And so this church is ICE friendly, is my understanding.
According to the group, they said that they found evidence that someone who is a pastor or registered as a pastor there is also an ICE agent or works in some capacity with ICE. And they think that if that is the case, why are you a pastor at a church if you were working as an ICE agent? That's what they went in to protest. And that's what I went in just to report on.
These are the people who feel like America is for Americans and American only. These are white nationalists. You,
I was
a
about to
gay
say,
black journalist.
Please talk about these white folks.
I mean, prime bait for them to drum up these charges. DOJ announces intention to charge.
So I think the full interview, he did several interviews yesterday. He did one with her. He did one with TMZ. And yeah, again, Don gonna be all right. Don gonna be absolutely all right. Nicki, go where you belong, and it ain't here, huh? Why are we listening to somebody who don't even? Again, like Don Lemon said, at this point, they need to come deport you. You don't belong here. Deport you. Take your nasty ass husband. He can go wherever the hell he want to go. Just make sure he register as an ex offender wherever he go. Okay. Take you and your tired ass husband and your nasty ass husband. Y'all go on about y'all business. Girl, no one is out here listening to damn Nicki Minaj or anything she has to say in the political realm. Bitch, ain't nobody listening to you. None but these tired ass wannabe fans or people that pretend like they your fans and shit out here, and only because they don't know no better. I believe your fans, the people that rock with you, is dumb as a box of rocks and they don't even know what the is going on. I said it. What y'all gonna do? Come through the phone and pop me? What you gonna pop me? Yeah, I've been seeing the commercial to her movie. YouTube, count your days. I wish y'all would play that Melania Trump shit again on my damn YouTube. I told them so quick, don't you ever play no ad like that again. I don't want to see that. Everybody watching that shit. She can't even read a kid book to the kids for Christmas. You think I want to listen to her movie? Hell no. She can go back to Trinidad and they can send her brother to El Salvador. Sure can. You saw it on TV. I saw it on YouTube. I saw that on YouTube. And not too long ago, I told y'all I saw Christy Noam on here talking about ICE is giving a $50,000 what do you call it, advancement or whatever, and you get $10,000 up front and all that blah 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 blah. Girl, if you don't get your girl, I don't want your ass up here either. And there is a way for you to definitely tell YouTube you do not want to see that ad no more. Yeah, don't nobody want to see that. I'm watching Channel 5. I saw that also. Yeah, I don't nobody want to see that. Don't nobody give a damn about damn Melania Trump. Talking about a movie. Girl, who cares? You think I'm gonna waste my money and actually go and watch a movie about you? Man, say. I wouldn't give a damn if they paid us to go see it. I still wouldn't go watch it. Are you crazy? I'm not giving a shit about Melania Trump. Y'all, this to me, I've been telling y'all for a long time, even before she started fooling with Turning Point USA, I've been told y'all this woman was MAGA, just based off of her tweets. Brittany, I wouldn't care if they paid me $10 million to go see that movie. I wouldn't do it. Nobody give a damn about no damn Melania Trump. We ain't gonna understand what she's saying in the movie anyway. She can't even read no kid book to the kids for Christmas. Man, please. Y'all. Now, I went there today. I did. I had to go there today. I did. I had to go there today because Stop playing. Stop playing. Please stop playing. Huh? Stop playing. Stay prayed up, alert, and vigilant. I see Miss Melania laying low from her husband to trying to dodge ICE too. No, don't dodge him. Don't dodge him. Throw her down. Throw her ass down to the ground like y'all been doing everybody else, and go around there and take a moving truck and go pick up Nicki delusional ass. That's what y'all can do. And then this girl said, because that ain't the end of it. This girl then went on social media and said that she meant what she said. She posted this. I'm not gonna read all that because it's irrelevant if you ask me. But the child, Okay, let me see what y'all saying up here. I saw the ads. She can go back to Trinidad. Nicki, you wouldn't be welcome at that church. Sure wouldn't. Don is good. Many high-powered legal supporters. Yeah. And not only that, listen. If one thing Don got a fan base. Don got a fan base that's gonna rock with him, gonna make sure he good. And within his fan base, you're right. He has a lot of legal support. And behind the scenes, I'm sure he got tons of legal support as well. Girl, CNN couldn't hold him down. What make you think you gonna do it? Okay, let's see. Thank you, Chef, for speaking the truths. Don Lemon is AAA always in my eye and heart. Yeah, listen. Yeah, now listen, when Don Lemon get the reading, I love when Don Lemon get the cussing. That's what I like best. I like when Don Lemon say fuck off. I love when he get the cussing, honey. Sometimes you gotta cuss them out. Cuss them out. Their asses out. All right, let me see here. He didn't do anything wrong. It's on tape. He didn't do nothing wrong. Like he said, he didn't even know what them people were planning on doing. Like he did not know. And here's the kicker part. He did. It's on videotape. If they watch that full 6 hour live, you will actually see him interviewing the lady that said she was a minister. She said she was the one, I guess, that was heading the protest. He even asked her, like, what are y'all getting ready to do? She was the one that literally said, we're getting ready to go interrupt. She almost sounded like Ayana. You know how Ayana say, we're getting ready to interrupt the pattern. She went in there and said, we finna get ready to interrupt some stuff. So Don Lemon, as a journalist, went on in there to see how the people was feeling. It ain't nothing wrong with that. But instead, these hoes, what they used to doing is they used to putting everything off on other people. That's what they want to do. Instead of calling they actions and stuff out, they rather call everybody else out and lie on folks. Knowing good and well Don Lemon didn't have nothing to do with that protest. And to the person that said he keeps saying peaceful protest, there are some peaceful protests going on, and there are some protests where it's not as peaceful. But let me say this. To me, ICE agents deserve to be terrorized. Just like they out here terrorizing and laughing and kikiing and giggling at everybody else and that they doing, it don't make it off limits for nobody to terrorize them, in my opinion. Just like that man that busted his ass, that ICE agent that busted his ass and then went running to that car like an old school girl. I know he went to the car to go weep in the bushes. I'm going to the bushes to weep. We know that's exactly what he did. Cried like a big old baby in there. Probably called his mama. Told his mama he hurt himself. Bitch. I told y'all I don't do none of these coward ICE agents. They're all cowards. And like I said, I know he went to that car and called his mama so fast, told his mommy, I fell. I know you did. And I know that video, when you saw that video and you saw when they put that music to that video, I know that really hurt your feelings. Girl. Have you seen the latest post? I have. I'm not gonna entertain that right now. Not right now. She was here in Houston all weekend going to the neighborhood, which is awesome. Yeah, I mean she's doing what needs to be done. I think she's doing what needs to be done. She's out here campaigning to her, to the people that she needs to campaign to. So I did see the numbers. I actually saw them this morning before I went live. Actually, yeah, mama, can you kiss? No, can you kiss my booty? Because I fell and I fell on my booty. We know. On poor baby, poor Tinkerbud. That's what you get. And the rest of them, I hope they fall and can't get the hell up either. Run to the car and cry. Hmm. Okay, listen. Sorry to the people, but I had to get this out. Y'all know I had to get this good dragon out. I had to get it out. Now I feel like I can go on. Huh? I feel like I can conquer the day now. Now that I done drug a little bit. Heck, Philadelphia Black Panthers are waiting on ice. So as I said, they're going to bust in the wrong house. I think so too. I've always said this. They gonna go in a house. See, the problem is that they go in these houses and they automatically think that these people don't know the law or that they like that's what they do. That's what they bet on. That's what they bank on. But yeah, you're right. They're gonna go in the wrong one. Somebody just ain't gonna give a damn. Period. Somebody just ain't gonna care. And they just gonna go on and do what they need to do. But Nicki, girl, please go. Please. I mean, we did say we was leaving you in 2025, but you came for Don, and so I had to come for you. Did. Mm-hmm. Sure did. You don't have to let them in nor open the door. But see, a lot of people don't know that. And the thing is P&2 Ross, they are forcing them, they are breaking into people's homes. It's not even about you talking to them through the door or anything like that. They are breaking into people's homes. They broke into that elderly man's home yesterday and made that man walk outside with no shoes on his freaking feet. No shirt on. That man didn't have a shirt on. That man had on some shorts, y'all. And they only gave him a blanket to put across his shoulders. And I'm pretty sure that's the blanket that he was sitting in his living room with around him. Didn't give the man an opportunity to put no socks on, no shoes on, no nothing. Made that man walk outside in the snow barefooted. Where is and this is again why I keep saying it's not even about Democrat or Republican. It's not even about that shit no more. It's about being a freaking human. They are literally treating folks like they're not even freaking human. And y'all are literally sitting over here wanting to debate on what side of what. It doesn't even matter about that no more right now. What matters is that these people are human and they're being treated like some fucking animals at a zoo. And maybe the animals at the zoo get treated better than this. Hell, the animals in the wild is getting treated better than this. Yeah, they're trying to get new ICE agents and offering them all kind of stuff. And then they trying to bring them 1,500 troops over here too from Alaska. The point that I'm making, P&2 Ross, is they don't give a shit about the law. They don't give a shit about the law. They went and took that man out of his house. Did it matter that them people was outside telling them that they done broke the law? They don't give a damn. That's the point. That's what we trying to get everybody to realize. These folks don't give a damn. These folks don't care. This was an elderly man that looked like he probably was trying to enjoy his oatmeal, and they bombarded in his house and told him to come on, let's go. And you could tell the man was confused and didn't know what the hell was going on. That's the thing. They're not following no laws. They're not following the Constitution. They're not doing any of that. They just not. They drove this man around in hours and didn't even drop him off at his house where they picked him up at. Well, see, here's the problem. I think why we see a lot more of these arrests that ain't even criminals or immigrants is the fact that they got a cap on how many people they're supposed to be arresting a day. That's the thing. They have an expectation of how many people that they are supposed to arrest a day. And that number did go up. I want to say back in November. When were we going through the food stamp stuff? I think that was in October, November. That was November because it was right before the holidays. So yeah, that was in November. And I get it. I just wish, like, I think they target these elderly people or they target people. Because, listen, you can knock on the door, listen, talk to somebody through the door or whatever the case may be, and you can kind of hear what they probably, like, what they got going on. So they just don't care, man. They don't care. I felt bad for that man. But then you see people in the comments, and this is why y'all black folks, y'all sound ridiculous. But there's people in the comments talking about, this ain't got nothing to do with me. Y'all do know, even though the media didn't tell you, that 6-month-old baby that almost died was a black baby. That was a whole entire black family. It did, so you can get the bonus that if you leave before 5 years, you got to pay it back. Oh, I'll be damned. Well, why would you even want to sign up for some 5 years worth of, man, say, okay. It's a lot, like, why would you even want to trap yourself up like that? Like, I don't know. That's crazy. That is insane. That is insane. It's 136 people in here. How many likes do we have? We got 99 likes. Can we get some more likes? And also too, IPV, are you here? Are you here? I just cannot, man. I cannot. I just cannot. Money is the root of evil, the proof. I agree with that. It's like people would do anything for a damn $50,000 bonus that you ain't even gonna see. You're probably gonna see what, $10,000 every year. That's probably what it is. This is why I say too, Omar, none of these people that have signed up has proper training. They not physically fit. They're not any of these things. They do not have the proper training. They whack bitches is what they are. They don't have the proper training, and you can't make me think otherwise. Which is why when Levitt, I mean not Levitt, what's the other one? Norm had her big, narrow-headed ass up there, sitting up there talking about yeah, well they treat everybody, right, and you know, ma'am, stop it. Stop with the bull crap. Stop with the bull crap. We want all these people to come on and sign up, you know. Yeah, y'all getting a lot of out of shape people who can't even run across the street. That woman, listen, I don't know if y'all seen that video of that man wearing him out on that bike. Okay, he's literally on a bike and he kept driving. He kept riding around in circles and circles and circles. And this man kept trying to catch him. After that second try, he went on the back and got in the car. He was like, he went on and got back in the car. And if you quit within 5 years, you must pay it back. So if they do 4 years, you got to pay back $40K. Big dumb. That's just dumb. That is so dumb. That's dumb. That one reporter got her right together. Did. Now that I will say. He did. He did great. This is a separate division of ICE. These aren't the people that actually have the real jobs. I don't know that those people are doing. They all, to me, they all the same. Being too Ross, I don't got time to be sitting up trying to divide the two people. They ain't, all of them ain't shit. Yeah, I'm even if they was working with ICE before this, they still ain't shit to me. I don't got time to be sitting up here trying to break down the difference between the two. Absolutely not. All of them ain't shit. All of them cowards. All of them bitch ass cowards. Mm-hmm. It's the way I see it. It ain't a one over here that's doing something different. No. All of them the same, if you ask me. I'm just telling you that there are not the same people. To me, ICE right now is ICE. I get what you're saying, but right now, to me, ICE is ICE. If I see you got on anything to deal with ICE, I'm going. My guard is gonna go up. Just like, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying that to me, and probably to everybody else, it don't even matter. It don't matter even if you are a good person. It don't matter because of what they're doing under ICE for everybody. It's, to me, yeah, I just don't think it matters. And the problem is that the fact that all of these people are associated with this. Listen, if my thing is, if I don't want to be associated with it, I'm just ain't gonna be associated with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, one bad apple in this particular case definitely spoils the entire bunch, in my opinion. I mean, y'all have to agree with that, but in my opinion, I think so. I love watching Abby Phillips and Tiffany Cross panel. I know Tiffany wanted to go off on the last panel with Scott Jennings. I gotta catch up. I really do. I gotta catch up on some of this stuff because some of this stuff I have not seen. My God. I just ain't seen it, but this is it's just becoming ridiculous. And I said last night, I was gonna go live yesterday evening. I said, you know what? I'll save it for in the morning because I'm going smack in on Nicki Minaj, and I don't care who don't like it. Huh? Don't. I don't care. I don't care. But thank you for the new 10 subscribers. Since we got more than 10. Honey, shout out, I'm gonna just say 10, but shout out to the 10 subscribers that we made on this live right here. Listen, we speak truth to power over here, dude. They be on YouTube. Yeah, I need to catch up. They're all working from the same goal, regardless of the department. There is no separation. I think that's why what I'm trying to say, little baby. To me, it's just no separation because they have done so much to people. It's just no separating them. They've done too much. They're getting paid like contractors or like bounty hunters. Man, it really is ridiculous, y'all. And honestly, we gotta stay in a space where, you know, we're watching our surroundings, understanding what's going on around us, knowing your laws. Knowing your rights, knowing your rights, knowing what's right, knowing what's not right. What we do know, and that's the thing now. I keep hearing Jasmine Crockett say it. I hear Don Lemon say it. I hear all these people saying, right now, it's not even about left versus right. It's about right versus wrong. And they are wrong with a lot of stuff that they are doing. Wrong. Just flat out wrong. Child. Okay, so I have 104 people up in here. We're gonna run out. We do this every live, honey. We run our offering basket to a lot of you hoes that had a lot of things to say. Meaning, I'm not talking about my regular supporters. I'm talking about the people that came up in here having things to say. Y'all bless the catch app. Bless the catch app. And it is $8.37. So let's do $8.37 over to the catch app. Let's do that. Yeah, sharing information is important. Also, making sure that you get your voters' information done in time, y'all. Please, you know, if you need to update, you need to register, any of those things, please get it done. Okay, please get it done. Do not procrastinate. Okay, do not procrastinate. Get it done, because right now we can still vote in these midterms, and that's important. These midterms are important. I know I get the folk being scared about these midterms, but scared or not, they important, and we need to make sure that we're in the right place at the right time when we need to be. Mm-hmm. They are a modern day Klan. Well, listen, y'all know Don Lemon. I don't know if y'all a part of the elimination. See, we are part of the elimination round here with some of us. I am specifically round there. I listen. Thank you, Miss Misha, for your cash app. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Listen, also too, help your friends and family and stuff too, especially people who don't vote, who don't understand the importance of voting. Listen, I ain't saying get in no drag out argument with the people, but let them know right now our voices need to be heard. We gotta vote in these midterms. We gotta vote in our local elections. Like, it's no ifs, ands, and buts about any of it. We have to do it. And so I think for me, especially in this climate that we're in, my biggest encouragement is to get people out to vote. Like, that's the biggest thing. I need the people to get out to vote. And I'm really shocked at the number of people. Well, I won't say that I know, but I did something a couple days ago where I reached out to a few people just to see if they was registered to vote. I was like, hey, are you registered to vote? Blase, blase, blase. And I found out at least 4 of my friends are not registered to vote, which is quite interesting, because then in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, okay, so you didn't vote in 2024. Got it. I got a problem with that a little bit. I do. But register to vote. Okay. Midterms are still important. What I don't have time for is ignorant people. I have cut family off. I have cut friends off. I'm good on you. If you align with anything associated with this administration, I am good on you. I'm good on you. One of my cousins, my favorite cousin, we have been pretty tight. We have been tight. But when that joker fooled around the other day and said that he supports this administration, what did he say that for? Well, you don't got to worry about being around me no more. You don't got to worry about being around. I'm good on you. I'm good on y'all. That means y'all don't care about me as a person. And I'm good. I'm so good. That means you don't care about yourself either. Let's be clear. Anyway, this is how I feel. I feel like Nicki ain't gonna stop though, because she posted something else last night or in the middle of the night. She gonna keep on going. I guarantee you she gonna keep on going. Don Lemon is gonna be just fine. The DOJ just talking shit. Like, let's just be for real. Y'all gonna arrest him under the Ku Klux Klan Act? Girl. I can't. Check my IG real quick. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. This the man I was talking about. That man is in his drawers. You can clearly see in this picture that the man that is snowing outside. A U.S. citizen didn't even allow that man to put his shoes on, bro. Nothing on his head, nothing to cover his ears, none of that. No gloves, no nothing. Well, I won't show it only because of who it came from. But if people don't know who I'm talking about, you could just look up. This happened in St. Paul, Minnesota yesterday. I believe it was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. It may have been Sunday. Oh, it was Sunday. It was Sunday. Where the ICE agents raid his home and went inside, and you can tell that the man was probably like watching TV or trying to enjoy something, you know, just being in his house, just sitting there, just chilling, just doing what you do when you didn't paid your bills and you done all the things what a normal person would do. They went in there on that man. I want to say, see, in this picture, it's only 2 people with him, but I want to say I saw at least 6 to 7 of those agents go in that man's house. Maybe I'm making too big of a deal about this. But y'all, the man is elderly. No shoes, no socks, no pants, no shirt, no nothing. And folks are okay with this, dog. And I literally keep seeing people say that ain't our fight. Why? Because the man ain't black? Are you dumb? I don't know about this. This one here really got me. Not only that, but when I saw that lady being pulled out of her car, and she kept saying, I just left dialysis. I just left dialysis. Anybody know dialysis wipes the hell out of you? It's just like chemo and any other treatment. When you're dealing with an illness, that shit wipes you clean. You don't have no energy. You don't have no... And both my mother and my brother were both on dialysis until they passed. And I'm sorry, y'all. I cannot, I don't know. Maybe I got too big of a heart and I be thinking about, well, could this be somebody that I love? One of my good family members? Could this be one of my friends' good family members? Like, I keep thinking about that. Same thing with Renee Good. She was a white woman, but that could have been anybody. These black men that are getting unalived, that ain't getting no media coverage. Them. It could have been anybody. And the fact that people keep saying, oh, well, they only doing it to criminals and doing it to... No. I can't. The DOJ is full of shit, Omar, to be honest. Talking about arresting him under the Ku Klux Klan Act. Girl, child, how the DOJ going to try to arrest Don Lemon, but quietly swept what their ICE agents... Yeah, but here's the thing. Because the narrative that they're spinning is that this man had internal bleeding. That's another thing. Christy Norm got her ass up on that thing talking about don't dox the man any further. The reporter is better than me because I'd have said his name, Jonathan. His name is Jonathan. What's his last name? Jonathan Ross. I'd have kept saying it until she got... What you gonna do? Click off the live? His name is Jonathan Ross. Talking about doxing him. Great, everybody doxing that clown. That clown knew what he was doing. It wasn't doxing when they put out his previous medical information, was it? Y'all stupid. That's the stupid stuff I'm talking about. It wasn't doxing when you put out that man's information about his previous injury. Right? That wasn't doxing, right? But now, because we're saying his name, while we say Renee Good's name, is doxing. It's considered doxing. Girl, I'd have wore her out in that interview. I'd have kept saying that man, what you gonna do? Jonathan Ross. Shoot. Yeah, she definitely let us slip show. And again, talking about doxing. How is it doxing? And y'all done literally put this man's medical information out about him. Man, say. And he got millions in GoFundMe, but that's how they do. The rich is over there. They align with this kind of stuff. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Not even surprised. All right, y'all. Listen, I gotta go. I gave Nicki way too much time today, but I had a little time. I had to talk to mama. Okay, I had to talk to her tired ass. But yeah, child, listen. Mm, 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 mm. He did get her together, but I mean, she did get her together, but I wish she would have done more. I wish she really would have done more. I'd have kept saying that man's name. So it's not doxing when y'all do this to other people. But the moment that we do it to y'all, it's considered doxing, right? Got it. It's the left between the right. It's the right and the left. You got to go between the two. I get it. Child. Anyway, y'all hit that like button. I think I done spazzed out good today. Okay. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful work day. Okay. Hope you guys have a wonderful work day. And now they talking about impeaching them. They need to impeach all them hoes. Okay. All right, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope y'all have a beautiful, beautiful day. And listen, this is what we're gonna have. I mean, pay attention to all of your surroundings, understand what's going on, be in the know. And as long as I'm able and capable, I'm gonna keep y'all in the know as well. All right. Y'all have a good day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.